So can you tell me about the film that you're going to be showcasing? And
Sure can. It's called Chili. It's a short film. It was made with some friends over a weekend, but there's an animated section that took another few months. It's set in the 50s. It starts out as in sort of the style of one of those educational films from the 50s, like the health and safety films, and then it takes a weird turn into film noir. It stars Frank Pichullo, who plays the man, and Tom Kenny plays the talking Ice Cube. He also does the voice of SpongeBob, if you don't know who he is. He's a great guy. And it was just sort of a labor of love. You know, I make these films with friends, and this one just is sort of taken off, and it's been fun to show it in front of audiences, and to see audiences react.
Definitely sounds like a lot of fun. How long have you been directing?
I actually went to the AFI Conservatory, but in screenwriting, and so it's only been since the last 2 years, I guess, where I've been trying to teach myself directing and editing and all the other things I didn't really learn at AFI, and I'm enjoying it so much. I want to keep continuing to do it. In fact, I think next year we're going to try to do an indie feature. These same friends.
And where do you expect to go with your involvement with AFI and directing?
I'm not really sure. I'm basically doing it one project at a time, doing it really to learn how to make films and to enjoy the process of making films. One of the things I love about filmmaking is how collaborative it is. And I mean, it's one of the few ways I know where you can get together with grown-ups and play in this incredibly creative way. So I've enjoyed it very much and hope to do a lot more of it.
So what does it mean for you to be invited here tonight and showcase your film?
Oh, it is such a great honor. I mean, I live in Los Angeles, so to actually be here at the Chinese Theater and showing my film is, beyond belief. Beyond that, I just love this festival. I came here as a viewer last year, and didn't think I'd be here actually showing a film the next year, but it's fun on both sides of it. I encourage anybody to come to AFI Fest. But beyond that, it's just such an honor because there are filmmakers that I've known and respect, and other filmmakers I'm just meeting here, and I don't know, it's very fun.
Well, congratulations to you, much more success.
I appreciate it.
You're gonna have to tell me, how do you pronounce your last name?
Gunnarsdóttir.
Gunnarsdóttir. Gunnarsdóttir.
Yes.
Is that right? Where are you from?
I'm from Iceland.
Iceland. How long have you been out here?
I've lived here for 3 years. I just graduated. I came here to study, and now I live here.
And what did you study?
Experimental animation.
Oh, interesting. So tell me about The Pirate of Love.
It's an animated documentary. So yeah, it's a documentary about a CD that was circulating where I'm from, Reykjavik, Iceland. And there was the rumors that came with the CD that it was made by a Romanian truck driver in Canada, but nobody really knows who he is or where he is today, and people were kind of fantasizing about these stories that follow the CD, because the CD is also really emotional, and the songs are kind of catchy. So I guess I'm telling this man's story, but really a fantasy through animation and songs and interviews.
What is it about animation that intrigues you?
I guess because there's no limits. You can just make anything happen, and yeah, there's something very thrilling seeing your drawings come to life. It's magic every time.
What did it take to put your animation together? How many hours or weeks?
I think it took me 2 years to make this film. It's 10 minutes long.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah,
okay, we'll be looking for The Pirate of Love.
Thank you.
You definitely have the director look. You have that going for yourself. You're welcome. Tell us about the film you're showcasing at AFI.
Well, the short film City Parking is about two young people who find themselves in a parking garage late one night, and they break into cars all night long as they get to know each other.
That sounds interesting. What a concept you came up with. So have you had your ups and downs with city parking?
So far, just ups.
Well, that's good. So, have you showcased this to your friends yet and got their feedback?
Yes, I have. They like it very much, and they're going to be here tonight at the premiere to support it, and me, and the people who helped make this film.
Is this your first film, or have you done others?
I have done others. I did a short film called Sirce, another film called Barter Time. They did some touring on the festival circuit, but it's my first film in about 4 years.
Are you going to be coming out with any other films after City Park?
I plan to, yes. I have a film I'm going to be shooting in January called JNF, and it's a love story gone wrong, a Bonnie and Clyde story gone wrong.
Nice. Oh, thank you. Good luck. How excited are you to be a part of the AFI?
I'm very excited. I came to AFI last year, saw 17 movies, and to get a movie in this year was a huge honor for me, so I'm really excited.
Now your movie title, Creeper, that right there just automatically gets your attention.
Yeah.
Give us a synopsis about it.
Psychological thriller. It's about an internet stalker who uses the latest technology to track his prey, and his prey is unfortunately his ex-girlfriend. So it's pretty creepy, but it's based on these new glasses that have come out where you can kind of record everybody, but use all of your social media. You can track people on it, stuff like that.
Wow, so, interesting.
Yeah.
And I was actually watching the news this week, and they had a report of nomophobia. It's like an attachment to your cell phone, and I see when I'm out, everyone's always on their cell phone. So it's pretty crazy. Are you attached to yours?
I am. I try not to be. There's definitely times where I turn it off, and it's a new obsession. Smartphones have changed the way we've interacted with everybody in our lives. And being an artist, a filmmaker, I post a lot of stuff online. I have a blog, so I started to see, family members maybe don't talk to me as much because they feel like they get information about me through websites. So it's interesting. I had to change the dynamics of all relationships. I feel over the years. So.
Do you have any other projects in the works?
I do. I'm dedicated to making genre films, and I'm working on a feature horror film. It's a psychological thriller as well.
With your film Creeper, how long is it in duration?
6 minutes.
Oh wow!
So it's easy to watch. Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I heard a lot of excitement when you walked on the red carpet. How does that make you feel?
Nervous. Makes me feel nervous more than anything.
Well, that's nice. Very modest. Are you going to be in any of the films that are going to be showcased tonight?
I'm not sure. I don't think Not Fade Away is being showcased, but I'm part of the Young Hollywood panel, so that's what I'm doing here this evening.
How did you get the opportunity to be a part of the panel?
I'm not sure how. Just lucky, I guess. I just got invited, which was a really big honor.
It is. Just a lucky girl. Now, what other projects do you have going on these days?
Nothing that I can talk about yet, but I do have Not Fade Away coming out, which is David Chase's directorial debut, the creator of The Sopranos. That's coming out in December, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, just talking about that a bit.
And when you're not acting, what are some things that you enjoy doing with your downtime?
I think all my activities here are very LA-centric. It's like yoga and hiking and all that fun stuff.
Staying fit and healthy. Well, it's nice to see you, Bella.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Now, what film are you showcasing tonight?
어떤 영화 상영하는지 모르고 있어요. 말씀해 주세요. 어떤 영화 보여주시나요?
제가 한국에서 만든 피에타라는 그 영화를 오늘 상영하고 있습니다. 이 영화는 참고로 베니스 영화제에서 그랑프를 받았던 영화입니다.
It's called Pieta. I shot in Korea. It won Golden Lions at Venice Film Festival this year.
Congratulations.
축하드립니다.
How long are you going to be out here in Los Angeles?
LA에 얼마나 머무르실 겁니까?
한 3일 정도 있을 것
About 3
같습니다.
days.
3 days. So you've been doing films for a while now. So what is it about this film that excites you?
영화를 오래 많이 찍으셨는데 이 영화의 이 피에타가 특별히 감독님께 어떤 흥분감을 준다. 특별히 흥분시키는 게 있다면?
피에타는 그렇게 뭐 로맨틱 코미디도 아니고 휴먼 드라마도 아니에요. 오히려 돈이 인간을 얼마나 파괴하는지에 대한 아주 잔인한 경고에 대한 영화예요.
It's not a romantic comedy. It's not your typical human drama. It's actually a warning. It's an indictment about money, how it could destroy you, the humans, and the society.
I think that's a very good synopsis for a movie because we see that every day in our lives.
Right. 지금 영화가 아주 적절하게 느껴지는 게 사실 일상 그 사회에서 돈이 인간을 파괴하는 게 많이 보이니까.
예, 미국도 현재 이제 금융 위기로 굉장히 그 가정 경제가 무너지고 사람들이 굉장히 고통받고 있는데 이 영화가 아마 그 왜 그런 건지 그리고 그것이 얼마나 앞으로 더 위험해지는지에 대한 어떤 그런 경고를 담고 있는 그런 영화입니다.
Well, the U.S. has been going through financial crisis. A lot of families have been suffering, and you know they are piling up debts. So after watching this movie, you will realize that it's really a widespread issue, and it may get worse. So it can work as a warning to you.
And what about for the people in Korea? Is that affecting them as well? Affecting them? Does that?
You mean the movie or
the financial
한국에
situation?
있는 분들도 한국 사람들도 경제적인 고통을 받고 있죠 요새.
예, 마찬가지입니다. 전 세계
The same in Korea, and I believe it's worldwide.
Nice to meet you, Kim. Congratulations. You're welcome. How are you? Great, thank you. Can I get your names?
Tim Hobbs.
Antonio Mendez.
Esparza? No. Ori Dovgrach.
Is that Italian?
No, Spanish.
Oh, Spanish. Okay. So, what are you guys featuring tonight?
We have a film in one of the sections named New Authors, and the film title is Here and There.
It's neither, I'm sorry.
No, Here and There. Sorry, my English, my tongue is a little bit.
I like the accent. How did all of you guys come together on this project?
Well, I lived in New York for a while, and they are set in New York. So we met in New York, and from there we started working together, and we finally made this film.
You guys look kind of similar, you know, with the eyes and everything. You look like you can be related or something.
You know what? Actually, from this angle, you kind of do. I never noticed it until.
He's much better looking.
No.
So often people confuse the two of you.
The two of us, yeah. Sometimes we're all.
I would say
it's a progression. It's regression.
I would say I look more like him. You know, if you were to ask me, I would say I look way more like
yesterday when I didn't shave so much, maybe. Yeah.
What was your contribution?
Well, Tim and I are the producers, and Antonio's the writer-director. So this was his vision. Our contribution was trying to bring his vision to life.
Were you successful at that?
We hope so. We certainly hope so. So far, so good, we think.
What do you like about the filmmaking aspect?
What do I like? I mean, we like everything, that's why we do this. But I think the main thing for us is to see the vision and to then realize it is a really exciting thing. So it's not so much about the techniques or anything, but really it's those ideas, to seeing them come alive.
You must be an actor besides producing. Definitely have the actor look. Is that something you might be exploring?
I don't think so, but who knows?
Hey, make him an offer.
Yeah. You never know.
Best of luck to you guys.
Thank you very
nice
much.
to meet you.
Well.
You're welcome.
Pleasure, Nisha.